Leave, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. And Alec as well. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Zero Circle as well. Welcome, welcome. Evening, good evening. Good evening. This is odd, isn't it? Hello. I'm here. And it's a Monday. This is unusual. This is unusual. We got a little time here. We got a little time. What is unusual? It being a Monday. It being a Monday and my stream being on. What is this? What is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't know if you typed here before. Let's scroll up. Scroll up. What does it say? What does it say? You have. It was just Raider, not first message. You have been here. I'm not sure if you knew I'll be on. It is a little bit out of left field. A little bit out of left field. I think I very briefly mentioned it at the end of Sunday, and also put it in Discord, but I only put it in Discord like 2 hours before, so. Wow. Bahamut, hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Is it Sia or Seer? Is your number one fan when it comes to your... I'm your number one fan when it comes to your musical endeavors. I just want to support people. That's what I do. I'm like, oh, you're doing a cool thing. That's cool. Doing a cool thing. That's cool. Wow. I would... How do I briefly direct people's attention to... How can I write this down, actually? That's what I was thinking. So I'm going to do it through channel points. Oh, I can make a pinned message. But you can use your channel points to redeem a trigger request. Oh, don't close the dockable window. Darn, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah. You like how the hog air lights up? It lights up a lot. I've tried to make the light effect because there's like a little bear behind chat over here on what I hope is the left-hand side. Should be the left-hand side. Or my right ear. There we go. Yeah, I turned the sounds off, but you can do effects still. And yeah, there's a little lighting effect on a little bear. I was listening to your stuff even when you were just starting out. Yes, because you freely shared it, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Share more. Oh, I was writing a message. I've even forgotten what the trigger is called. What did I call the trigger again? Where did it go? Trigger requests. Oh, go back. Oh, jeez. There we go. Use channel point redeem trigger request to, you know, request triggers on the list. Free tappity tap ASMR there. And then I can in the message until the end of stream. Amazing. Trigger request C4. 3 stream. 3 stream. 3 stream. Wow. Stream. How long should I do that for? I was thinking quite a while. Okay, you've asked for this now. Stream. 3 stream. 3 stream. 3 stream. as well. Mhm. Lecter, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, did I not turn off the main alert sounds? That's all good. I think I turned everything else but that one off. That's all good. Thank you for the follow, Lecter. Welcome, welcome. A very calm evening here today. It's Monday evening in a rainy little apartment. Enjoying the background sounds and all that. Thank you so much for the sub, the resub for 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Very relaxing things. You're welcome. I hope you can enjoy your time here as well. I'm glad you feel relaxed until we get any long. How do I say this? I'm still very green thumb when it comes to ASMR. I don't do it regularly enough to have experience in it, I guess is what I would say. Yeah, we can just kind of chill and chat and all that. Do again, feel free for a dream from the trigger list. I can do different poses. Should I do this? Oh, I cover chat quite a bit if I do that pose, don't I? But as you can see, for maybe those who were a little bit new after the well, it's not a re-debut, it's the 2.0 debut, that this is my casual outfit. I do plan to use it for things like ASMR, or if there's this particularly particularly cozy game, I will probably end up using this outfit. I very much wanted to keep them separate to change up the mood and all that of like different streams and things like that. So we have this outfit for these kind of situations. Which I hope I can get to use this outfit more. I get to use my casual outfit more. That's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to do this. Kind of out there kind of stream, non-usual stream day. So I had an excuse to put this outfit on. And also use the glow effects as well. We got a little bit of the glow effects on the earrings. Let's see if we can maybe do a little showcase. We get shooting it up. There we go. We got hello. We've got this. Got the little earrings back there. You can just about see it where they're glowing a little bit. And then we've got a little bit on the buttons as well. And then there's not as many things that glow on this outfit. Tran, hello, welcome, welcome. Who are you calling cute? I'm not cute. Yeah, we got feeling you will get a good night's sleep tonight. I hope you do. Sleep well. And what? Kawaii, good night. I'm not cute. I'm definitely not cute. We also have, what else glows in this outfit? The little belt. Just glows a little bit. Just about. You can't go see it. I think it glows. Maybe it doesn't glow. Maybe I'm lying. shoes as well. Little sandals. Kawaii can... Kawaii kanayo. Kawaii kanayo. Listening to Anna do these kind of streams, there's an 88% chance of making sure you have a good night's sleep. 88% chance, that's a nice high chance. I'm glad it's a nice high chance. That sounds good. Just to show off the belly button. Belly button? There we go. Belly button? Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? I know that's what Brush wants. But is that what you wanted? Get right up in your face. Even your bounty face is cute. Love how this model is made. Your badge, you missed the debut. You would have loved to be there. It's so good. It's so good. Wait. First you called me cute. That's not true. And secondly, I can't make it to everything. Everybody has a lot going on. So it's understandable if you missed it and all that. It's very difficult to find the time, and the amount of time that I have as well, to you could say that everybody can come along to a stream. Stuff like that. Especially when you... Especially when I guess, as well, have to fit around a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff going on. We are all trying our best. It's all good. We're all trying our best. What? So I did just have dinner. I did just have dinner. I'm rushed up here with all the bits and pieces. All the bits and pieces. So many bits and pieces. What do we have here? I did make sure to get everything. So, there should definitely be the glass tapping. So we have the glass here. A little bit of the glass. What was next? Book tapping. The book I'm currently reading is the book I will be tapping today. Does Crown for Cold Silver. I will not be reading excerpts of that book because pretty much every chapter has something that I'm like, I'm not going to say that out loud. It is a slightly dark fantasy book, so I shan't be reading any excerpts from that. Oh my goodness, what else do we have? We have a tin of buttons. It's quite a loud sound, so be careful with your ears for that one. Although I can make it a bit gentler if I do something a little bit more like that. That's a little bit better, I think. And then we have Clayville. What else did I have? It was the keys. Alright. like that. And then on the other side of the keys is the keychains. Which I was told when I took over Yoni's stream. It's quite a nice sound, so I added it separately to the list. It is. It is. I'm glad. I'm glad. Wow. It's so silly how much this tracking has improved. I can do that. Trigger request keyboard tabbies because who doesn't love those? Am I right, fellas? Or am I right? I have to open a notepad for this one. Hold on. And then we move our keyboard into place. Keyboard and then microphone. But hopefully it'll still pick these up. So. There we go. That should be better. Okay. Let me know if you can. I need to move. Lose tracking. Out the way. Can you hear this properly? We're all good. Lovely. Alright, I will leave it. Might also save it. Ah, gibberish is a G, not a J. Got it. Got it. Oh, that was ridiculous. The translator typing sounds give you some complicated feelings. I assume you have to write a lot so I can understand it. Good of you. Not sure about that kind of feelings. Oh, Anna of the Red Space Cabbage Land, what is your wisdom for today? My wisdom for today is... Wow, lions are great. But also lions are great. You've got lions and lions. I didn't realise how close those words were. There we go, that's your wisdom for today. Lions and lions sound very similar. Wow, what berry! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. There we go, there's a bit more extra text typing for you. Give the head flags, Papa, Papa, thank you. Ah, I will also take the hydrate. Shaka, 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 shaka. Oh, I forgot how close that glass was. Daddy as well. Have a lovely voice, thank you. I was a little bit silent for a while with the triggers. Maybe I should get a timer eventually. Maybe that will be part of a goal. Eventually get myself a timer for when I'm doing trigger sound. But I am here to chat away. Pada, pada, pada. It's a quiver, apparently. Quiver, quiver. I wonder if it's because I'm so close to the mic that it isn't seeing my whole face. So it's like that. Quiver, quiver, quiver. I think it might be. Because I'm like doing my small little smiles that I usually do, but it's like wide open mouth. A little scratch on your foot is itching under the band-aid. No, no. But that means there's also a scab and something under there, so you shouldn't be scratching it anyway. The dilemma. The dilemma. Also, oh, this is my second wisdom for today. Don't walk 20,000 steps in new shoes. It is a bad idea. I should have told myself that a week ago. I'm still suffering the consequences. It was really bad. Oh no. No. And there we go. Extra wisdom. As you kept opening it again and again, I get that entirely. Yeah. Gotta keep it on. Don't be tempted. Now to try and sleep. Wow. Take care. Might be a little bit later in the day for some people, I assume. More. I'm trying to remember. My direction's west. No, east. Eastern European. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit later. You'll probably be here not chatting much though. Thank you very much for the love. That is understandable. Thank you so much. So I hope you do. I hope you do well. Take care. Sleep well. And you will hopefully have you sleep well. It's 9:30 for you. You gotta wake up at 5:40. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is late. Do sleep well. Just remind me, I don't have my clock on this screen. Should I add it? I think we're okay. I think I'll be a bit too bright for this screen, honestly. There's no need. Don't need to remind people of the time. Just hope that they have a good time. That is what I hope. Well, it's time for Anna Frey ASMR. That's all you need. Glad. I'm glad. I do realize it's probably closer to just after midday on the other side of the pond. Well, the absolutely gushing river rather than the pond. The pond is usually like France and stuff, right? Other side of the pond. Thank you for the headlines. Papa. Thank you. You don't have to. You get out of work early if you go in earlier. I'm the same. I do that too. That's why these streams are usually quite rare, because I'm usually in bed quite early myself, but I have some time. I have some time today. I'll share it with everybody. Because isn't that like just a great way to enjoy time, is to share it? I say as I'm quite bad at meeting up with friends. I would like to apologise to all my friends out there who I don't see a lot in person. I am a cozy cabbage. Hey, I can see the word hey in there, but maybe yoik as well. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. You're the same way, Beef. I feel like I've very much catered to the kind of audience with my stream times. And also us all being very introverted too here. You're very shy, but you also think that spending time with loved ones is the most important. I've realized recently that I don't really... I'm not sure, like, where the term, like, love languages came from. But, you know, in terms of things you like to do for people, kind of thing. I assume that's what love languages means. And it doesn't have to be romantically as well. It can be platonically too. But I've realized that one of my quote-unquote love languages is shared experiences. So I do like to go out and do some things on my own. Sometimes, like, you know, just have a little bit of fun. But the thing I like the most is either doing things with other people, like shared experience, obviously, but also stuff with like food. If I try a new food, I have to get one for myself and then one for someone else that I know or I feel like would like it. So I'm like, oh, I tried this recently and I thought you would love it, so I got it for you. Here you go. Do you want to give it a go? And that's what I do. If there's ever like people at work bring in like lots of sweets and stuff, and sometimes there'd be a lot of sweets that I've never tried because it'd be like back from holiday, stuff like that, I will just grab like 2 and then share it out. I'm like, hey, I thought of you with this sweet, I thought you'd like it. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you. Thanks for ASMR. You're gonna go audio only and try to sleep. Good night. And you honestly are glad to be here. And if you miss out on the streams most of the time, you know it's been wonderful. You're here to hang out with the cute. with the cute, sweet, adorable, and absolutely beautiful. Red Cabbage has been the best. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Who are you calling cute? Who are you calling cute? What's happening here? What's happening here? Who are you calling cute? I don't have the sticky note on. I'm not cute. I'm not. I knew as well. This is so elegant. It's like Princess or Queen speaks right beside you. Never thought this is a relaxing thing for you. Wait, it's a whole new meaning on the princess treatment. The princess treatment is actually just the princess talking? Who knew? I was going to say unfortunately, but I don't think it's unfortunately. Thankfully, I think would be more the case. I am not a princess. Because if I was, I would have a lot of social responsibilities, and I don't think I could cope with that. I think that would be a little bit difficult. But to keep the count up to date. I'm kind of worried to see how big that would go. I'm also kind of worried that I'll somehow lose the data for it as well. I think that would be my even bigger worry. Have I played any of the Long Live the Queen games? I'm pretty sure I have, but that was like ages ago. It's where you train up this princess, right? And there's like multiple different endings depending on how you raised her. You've played the first one, you had the second one, but never played it. I don't know if I got the second one then. I feel like I had the first one. Maybe I should grab the second one at some point. But make it a very... I have to kind of put on a royal... Oh, what's the word? Not a royal guard, I guess. I guess it could be like a guard, royal guard kind of persona. Or royal tutor. Maybe it would be royal tutor. I think this outfit would work perfectly with those games. You know the counter word after remake. If I ever lose the data and you go, oh, yeah, no, it was totally at 1,000,000, I will not believe you. And then I would not believe you again. Highlighted message from Dran, hello. Seriously though, you got lots to thank me for. Being out here, it's been the best. Ew. It's been a as a smile on your face. For the record, you're definitely not crying happy tears as you write this. It's the rain outside. It's same here. Anyways, I hope that everything in life treats you amazingly well and keep being the loveliest and once again cutest. Red Cap Super Earth has had the honor of meeting Super Earth. Thank you for being here as well. Arigato! Thank you so much. And our next stars in The King and I. Uh-oh. Oh no, wait. What is The King and I? I don't want to be a princess or a queen. No thank you. I'm quite fine. Second one is called Galaxy Princess Zorana. It's with the same idea, only more elaborate, and you're in space. That's perfect. I need to do that. That's too perfect. That's amazing. Steam. Load up Steam. Oh my gosh, even the oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is oh my gosh, that's a lot of stats. This is amazing. We are gonna put that on to our wish list. When was that out? 2025. Oh my gosh, that was so new. That's why I haven't heard of it. Yeah, the first one was 2013. And they released a new game That recently? Whoa. Okay, that's on the wish list. Well, it'll probably be a year till then, but we do have to give it a go eventually, because everything that game looks like looks perfect. I may have to read a lot. You may get a lot of the same voice. But the advisor, that's the word I was looking for. The advisor would definitely be on my voice, 100%. And just be an elegant madame, one who is behind all the things that happens in the story, the one that secretly is doing all the work in the background, pulling all the strings, right? Hold on. Yes. Yes, I see. I see. Am I going villain arc? She's a tutor in it. You left me on the column on server. Whenever you get the chance of checking it out, I'm sure you'll like it. Oh my gosh, I haven't set up my mailbox yet. I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Thank you very much. It has been a while since I've jumped online, you know. Punish the clank. Clank. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Isn't that cozy? Is the rain in my voice that cozy? Is that cozy? Sleep well, take care. Starting to think maybe I should put something like sleep aid as one of the tags. That is lies and slander, and it would never be a villain. She wouldn't. She's too cute and amazing for a villain. So, kinda, I wonder. Also, I did see Mahamud. I can redact that for Deem if you would like. I will do the book tapping. But I shan't accept this lie, this supposed cute that you call me. Let me do some book tapping. Give it a go. I need to make sure that my bookmark does not hit the book. That is a silly thing. did see the name. Hello, you little. That is very much a name, isn't it? Hello, hello, how are you? I am well, thank you for the follow, and also, question for you quickly. What made you pick that name? And how is it not already taken? Oh, I wonder if that goes fully against the safer work we have here. If I move my head out the way, there we go. Safer work. Also, apparently, in this dimension I'm cute. What does that mean? But in other dimensions I might not be cute, but I'm not cute in this one. It fits you perfectly, I see. Well, it's always good to be honest. I hope you're not using that derogatory towards yourself. Although, I'm not that kind of channel. So how should we call you? I'm gonna say, you little, in that inflection. Because it seems fitting. You little. How are you doing? That was some book tapping. Forming the book. A crown for cold silver. How does the next chapter start? And is it safe to read? Oh, I can't read the place name. Wasabi. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome. Both you and you little. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You had to do it. You had to do it. At least it wasn't super loud in the chat. Yes, you get the follower emotes too. I'm trying to read this place name because I've been reading it in my head, but I don't think I've got it correct. From Lincolnstone? Linkensterne. Lincolnstone? It was a long and rocky coach ride to the coast. Wow, when they eventually hit the end of the north. No, it's not northwest, northwest. Wait, is that a place name? Hold on, I have to check the map at the front of the book. Is that a place name? Northwest? Or is it just northwest, but shortened? North. No, that's not a place name. That's where Lincolnstone is in the map. Oh. Oh my gosh, where are all the characters? I have no idea. Whoa. That... Once in who knows how long, the intrusive thoughts won. To be honest, that's not a bad intrusive thought. I'm glad that was the one that won. You love my voice, it's so beautiful. Thank you. Kaba, ASMR trauma? Hopefully you're not traumatized by my ASMR. Thank you for the headbuds. Papa. Thank you. It was Norwest Peninsula. We came the worst leg of the journey. And the name of the character is Zoysia. And her dog, which I think is actually a demon, called Choplicker. Oh, and Bang. Bang was the one escorting her. There's so many characters. And a character I didn't think was going to be a major character has become a major character. And now I'm like, that's another character added to the list. Has anybody told you that you made for an excellent voice actress? Because it's true though. I'll need to try it out. I don't think I can do a range of voices, but if they need a low, deep, slow, feminine voice, I might be able to do it. Give me a low, deep, feminine voice character. I'll probably do it. I can get angry if I want to. Not gonna lie. I don't know how good it would be. You'd need a bit of practice and direction. When I could get there. Went to sleep with a streamer playing Apex and woke up with a, oh, that kind of ASMR. We're not that kind of ASMR here. I think you'll be fine, Makoba. I think you'll be okay. My voice is so great, so I ought to give her a script by now. That reminds me. That reminds me. Ages back, Brush said, oh my gosh, you should do the M&S ads. I should do the M&S ads. Because they... How... I said I wasn't that type of streamer, and then I was instantly going to say, because those ads, even though they're only about food, they sound very suggestive. You apparently raided through 5 streams and 3 hours of sleep. That's crazy. Although I can see how it could happen. What was it? Only yesterday did Kaiko raid into me just as I was finishing up, so that would make a lot of sense. So you went to sleep stressed and woke up stressed. Oh no. I assume there's something stressing you out IRL. Hopefully we can take a moment to ignore all our problems. I'm totally not doing that here. Maybe you can write some scripts yourself, some fantasy stuff. I feel like I should find some actual scripts. My writing is not the best, I have to admit. But maybe with a bit of practice as well. Maybe I could write some fantasy scripts. Maybe a almost first person perspective kind of fantasy stuff with like no speaking. So I don't have to do any character voices. That would be nice. Lovely jubbly. Oh no, I even say it in these streams. Lovely doubly, lovely jubbly. It's been like that for a while. You just keep going at this point. I understand. And the best thing we can do is keep trying, although it can be quite hard. Yeah. Keep getting up, keep trying, keep going again. Realizing the stress. Trying to make little changes. It's not really working. Keep trying. Keep going. Because you kept going and now I get to meet you. Hello. Nice. You're doing the buttons but instead drag them across the table. Oh, I would need to move my mat for that maybe? Wait, how would I do that? What if I put them on the book? Would that work? Although I guess I could put them on the map, but then they won't. How would this work? Some things are best if you just push through them. Keep trying. Oh, let's see if we can adjust this for this. Might not be able to hear me for a bit. the sound you were thinking? Readjusting if it was a little bit loud. But I hope that was relaxing. Now I just need to put them all away. Hold on. Hold on. Quite a few are going on the floor. Oops. Go. Okay. Also, Katara, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Again as well, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Anna making a master in ASMR stream. Of course not. Of course not. Couldn't be me. I don't know why that is a common denominator in my streams, honestly. Although I think I looked it up when I was trying to find a clip to promote this a little bit. The one nearly a year ago, that was a very special case. Sugar, welcome, welcome. Since when does the cute cabbage? No, not cute. Do the ASMRs very rarely. But I am here. I am doing it for a short time. Because I want to, and I had the time. There was also a comment all the way up here. I was doing the trigger sounds. Saying that my voice makes me sound humble in writing rather than commenting on me being bad at it. I honestly am bad at it. I really am. I really am. There's a reason I don't do a lot of writing or things like that. That's all good. Although I say that, I have to do a lot of writing and things for what I do, so. But luckily it's not super heavily descriptive. How do I word this? Because it is descriptive, but it's very more like a set of instructions rather than a flamboyant is not the word I was looking for. Flowery, there we go. They're not flowery pieces. So I haven't written anything flowery in a very long time. You were lurking while working on 3D prints. I want to get into 3D printing. I have so many little ideas in my mind for, well, I say so many. I have one that is a amalgamation of a few different ideas. And it's been a while since I've done anything like it. I don't really want to get back into it. This is pretty and you like. Thank you, Sugar. You will proceed to lurk, Dran. Hopefully you have fun. This is always for all the wonderful stuff I do. I play games and I'm silly. Yay. Yay. Oh, thank you for the posture check. I was leaning a little bit into the mic, but hopefully sitting up straight, shoulders back. Just look smug now. You love the craft. It's been so long since I did the craft. And only because when I last did the craft was when I had free access to a 3D printer. So I used it where I could. A little bit more water. There we go. Calvion the ghost. Hello, first message. What is that word? Shave something. Shave? What are these words? What's going on here? Hello? You spelled it wrong because of no autocorrect. Darn. Autocorrect. Not working this time. Usually autocorrect is something that ruins a lot of messages. Although apparently this time it caused you to get the message wrong by not going into effect. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Among Us. Those who shave in the dark, don't do that, by the way. That's not good. Autocorrect literally doesn't even try when you're on Twitch. I mean, Twitch chat, I don't think it's... Maybe it doesn't recognize it as like, this isn't the usual document that you type in. What's going on here? On here. God, autocorrect in this chat. Autocorrect just turns itself off. It's just like, nah, I'm not gonna try it. Not gonna try it. Nope. Your message is out in the world now. I'm pretty sure I've had autocorrect correct things completely wrong before. I think a short that's coming out tomorrow, the one on Am I using TikTok right? I've got something coming out on TikTok. Am I using it right? Probably not. But it auto-corrected the title wrong, and then you can't edit the title without deleting the clip. Maybe you can, but I am not finding that option. Callion, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, welcome. It's a random vocal stamp of yours. I've never heard of that. Never seen it. Oh, flashbang, by the way. Okay, the fact that Urban Dictionary came up with that, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. That is crazy. Your vocal stem is beatboxing. Oh my goodness. You say it for absolutely no valid reason. I do realize that my vocal stimming is usually stuff to do with, like, just a line from a chorus half the time. I'm always like, would be one of them. Because I keep forgetting the next line. I can't help myself when I get past it. I'm like, wow. I ended up really liking their songs. What was it? It has counterparts as well. Oh no. That's a word you now know. Beef. No, I'm sorry. This is why I look things up and then I'm like, I'm not saying that. If there's ever a word I look it up and I go, I'm not saying that. Maybe don't look it up. Maybe don't. You wanna now? Uh-oh. Do it at your own. It's not that bad. It's not that bad in terms of what words could be. It is now in my search history though, so but it's not exactly a terrible word to have in the search history. Oh no. On the list. You're not on the list. You're not. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But maybe the internet thinks I'm a guy now. Although, honestly, I don't think that would break it. I don't think that would break it. The internet has already figured out that I am just a nerdy girl. Tassie? Can I say Tassie? Although it's probably turn. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I'm struggling with names today, apparently. Welcome up. I'm trying to think of any other choruses I know, although I have been listening to a lot of Fruit Sip recently. I can call you Cal or Ghost. Cal or Ghost. Both work. Cal, hello. Okay, we've stuck me in the loop now of that being in my head. I might have to listen to that before I go to bed to save me from the pain of having the chorus ringing in my head all night. There are quite a few songs that I really like the sound of, but they're not on the way of catchy. But it's because they're more like epic musical songs almost. They're not musical songs on their own, but they sound like the epic number to a musical. Can you post a link to a funny video? There is a memes channel on the Discord, which might be more appropriate. I do not allow links in my chat while I am live. But the Discord, there is a memes channel. That is part of the rules there, so do be careful with that. Yeah. Oh no, I nearly went to sing the one line of the chorus again. Help. Oh no, it's stuck in my brain. Get that shit day. Must be some English songs I know as well. Hold on. Where's my song list? I'm pretty sure I have a decent song list that I usually sing during karaoke's. Just to get other songs stuck in my head as well. Who knows? Is there someone that could possibly make the word a song hit among the memers? Oh my goodness. Someone with a reputation, potentially, for those kind of songs. Kind of songs. Check my list to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I will complete then. There we go. That's how you keep on top of things. But you complete all of the redeems. Once the redeems have been redeemed. Yeah. That's how this works. The Russian badger? Badger. I don't know if I've heard that. I'm sure there are many words out there that I have never come across. In all honesty, I will probably forget it by the end of the stream as well. My memory for general knowledge and stuff is not the best. As we found out, what was it, Saturday night? When a friend did a Jeopardy spin-off. They got together a lot. It's mostly names that wasn't amazing for me, in all honesty. To be honest, the soft-spoken chatting is just as good as triggers. Only ASMR. Kinda glad that I can just ramble. Like, yes, this is good. I will accept this as ASMR. Like, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I will take that into account. This cozy stream's voice is top tier. Please, welcome. No cozy cabbage creature, cozy cabbage creature. Yes, I can speak properly as well sometimes. A cozy cabbage creature. Welcome. I just saw a song on my list and the chorus instantly got in my head. What? The mic. You just have this playing in your headphones while you game. Oh, gaming. What games are you playing? games? Multiple? Amazing. What is your current gaming interest? Current game of choice? Mike Monk ASMR. Incredible. So professional here. Incredibly professional. I did nearly finish Silksong, but I gave up on the final battle, unfortunately. I am currently playing the closest Roblox can get to COD Zombies. Roblox is... I can picture it. I have never stepped in that game, but I can picture it. And I did not know you could make up the COD Zombies in Roblox without being a copyright infringement. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I feel like Roblox is just one of those games where there's a lot that can be created within it. So that's why it's gotten big, because you can do a lot in one thing. It's like people trying to port Doom to everything. Does it potentially have Doom running on Roblox? I wouldn't be surprised. Doom works its way into everything. Got a book taps request. I will do a little bit of book taps. There is. I knew it. no, don't want to lose my place. Chapter 13, I think I was on. Chapter 13, unlucky chapter. Oh dear. Wow. Oh no, reality shattered and ruined. A fake running of doom. No. There we go. That was the book tapping. Yay! Book tapping! How many chapters are in this book actually? Let's try not to spoil it for ourselves too much. Go from about here and see what the chapter is. This level. 28. Chapters must get pretty long then later on. Because they've been really short recently. Wait, there's not 28 chapters. This is only part 1. That's 26 chapters, and then it goes on to part 2. What? My perception of this book has been just shattered myself. Oh boy. Oh no. And I assume that's a trigger. I will do one. I will do one. There we go. That was my attempt. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thank you for that. Papa. Thank you. I did the sillies. One day I'll have my own cat. See. I don't know why that was a threat. But... Spoilers, what if the book's structure is secretly a clue to the big twist TM? I have no idea what's actually going on currently. Well, I know what's going on with one character, but the rest I have no idea. Like, no idea how they play into the grand scheme of things. They're just on their own thing at the moment. And I have zero idea how they're gonna intertwine with, like, the main story. Hold on, should I read the blurb? Can I read the blurb? That's pronounced Cobalt. Cobalt, yes. Lozia? Okay, maybe have I got some names right? We will see. Okay, it's only 2 paragraphs. 20 years ago, feared General Cobalt Zoidflash. Feared General Cobalt Zoisia led her mercenary army and fought villainous captains into battle, wrestling monsters and toppling an empire. When there was no more titles to win, no more worlds to conquer, she faked her death and gave up her legend to history. Now the piece oh my gosh, I should not read late at night. Now the piece she carved for herself has been shattered by the unprovoked slaughter of her village. Seeking bloody vengeance, Zoisia heads for battle once more, but to find justice, she must confront grudge-bearing enemies, once loyal allies, and an unknown army that marches under a familiar banner. There we go. So I know it's about her, but then they introduce like 10 other characters. What are you reading? It is called A Crown for Cold Silver, is the name of the book. And I specifically got it because it was, it is a book that has an older female lead, but in a very barbarian, dark fantasy setting, which is amazing. It's specifically because I, quite a while back, had a quite literally a grandmother barbarian character for D&D. And I'm reading it for inspiration. Or at least I originally got it for inspiration, but I'm finally actually getting around to reading it. And yes, it's working amazingly well, actually. I truly do, like, love it so far. Her character is exactly what I wanted. This kind of older lady who very much was just like, oh, I'm gonna be relaxed now. You know, I'm done fighting. These bones can't get any younger. Everything gets toppled and she has to go back out. She's like, oh, okay, well, fudge this. You have it coming, mate. She goes storming out. Love it. I love the idea. I love the idea that there is like a strong older lady, but it still has like her like going, oh, my back. Oh, it's been a while since I just slept on the dirt like that. Oh, oh, gotta get up now. Okay, she's not quite that old. But getting there. Slight spoiler for first chapter? Second chapter? Not that far in, slight spoiler. I think it put her... They didn't give her an actual age, but it put her in about like her mid-50s, I think. So... she's a little bit old for a fantasy lady. Going back out to adventure. I say adventure. Revenge. I do like to read a good revenge plot every now and then. I usually stick with cozy every now and then. A good revenge plot. Sits nicely. People do have book recommendations. It always is to them. Like I said, I do kind of like cozy most of the time, but in general, sci-fi and fantasy are what I tend towards. Oh, steak. Jurison snake. Jurison steak. Thank you very much. Hello, welcome. Snake. Little slip of the tongue there. It happens. You do use some references for something that is made to disgust the reader. Oh no, there's a lot of ways or directions you could go in. It depends if you want to put them off entirely, or it has to be done right? There are definitely books I've tried to read that have made me like scrunch and go, and some do it because it's like, well, for example, this book I'm reading currently, I kind of had that, but it was well written and it was more to get it felt story appropriate. It felt appropriate just to everything. But there's another book where I had a similar kind of reaction. It was just the writing more than anything, and it just made you like feel uncomfortable for all of it, even though like you weren't meant to be feeling uncomfortable reading it in those situations. Just like that wasn't necessary. Those descriptions, they weren't necessary, kind of thing. Does the constant back pain? I don't know what that word is. Strength. Pain at all times. Strength from pain? Strength from pain? I haven't read that one. Yeah, I think she complained about back pain once. I think she complained about back pain once in this book so far. Although she had been travelling a while in this book, actually. I'm trying to keep track of time. I didn't realise that would be a problem when reading. Game of slang for programmed random occurrence. Oh. From current. Cure from. Oh, I don't think I've read that one. I don't think I've seen that. I'm not great with horror. Horror is a completely different ball game, and I can give no opinions on it because I am terrible with horror. I am awful with it. There we go. There's the hard no from me. Horror. Although I say that, specifically Eldritch horror in written book form, usually great fun. Quite like it. To the point where I've still got is it the Fisherman or the Fishermen on my to buy list. That was recommended, or at least it wasn't technically recommended. Someone in Discord. Come on, brain. It began with an A. You can do this. You can remember. I know it wasn't that long ago. But yeah, it was recommended. Well, brought up, and I looked it up and I'm like, actually, I could probably read that because it's more suspenseful. You're accidentally reading the homebrew section of the D&D wiki. Oh no! Homebrew D&D. It's always good though, as long as you can balance it. But it does make your life a lot harder as the DM. Your current VTuber model is inspired by a horror visual novel character. Oh really? Really? Inspired. Okay. At least they're not too scary that I can't look at them though. I'm glad. I like to be able to look at people and appreciate. Yes. I'm scared of it. I'm very scared of it. I would rather be chill. Oh, I did play Darkest Dungeon. I need to be specific with what I mean when I say horror. Although I don't think the Darkest Dungeon counted as a horror game. It was just kind of gruesome in places, but I was like okay with that because it fit the theme. It's an odd thing. It's very hard to articulate exactly what it is. So in my case, better safe than sorry. Don't recommend horror. He's one of the good guys, at least. She's not being brain controlled. I don't like that. I gotta sleep tonight. Gruesome for gruesome's sake is bad. Yeah. Maybe that's it. When there's purpose and reason behind the actions of a character, I'm like, cool. And that's what I like about this book. I'm only 12 chapters in, but I have been enjoying it quite a bit. Because everybody seems to have purpose with why they react in certain ways and why they do the things that they do. I'm gonna vaguely talk about a character without giving it names so that if you decide to read it you can also be as surprised as I was. But there is a character in the book that if you watch any... It wasn't High Rollers. That's another one I watched. Any of the Critical Role series. There is a character that feels quite similar to Tyranny. And I was surprised when I found that out. And I was like, oh, this is an interesting turn of events. I now have to completely reimagine this person's visual in my mind. Hold up. They still haven't given a lot of descriptive factors about them. I need to keep an open mind. It's fun. I'm currently reading The Outsider. Stephen King. I've not read any of their books at all. And they're huge. But then again, I have not read any of the Terry Pratchett books, and now I feel bad about that one. I feel like I need to start reading those because I think those would be great. I have heard many a good thing about the Terry Pratchett books. And I kind of want to get that. I think I was saying specifically that I usually don't like to read hardbacks, but I know a lot of the Terry Pratchett books have a really beautiful hardbacks. So I was kind of like, I can read them in the hardback and then have like a beautiful collection. But also the fact that I know someone who really likes Terry Pratchett books. I was like, well, if I read them in the hardback, I usually end up like, I would call it recycling my books by like donating them back to places. I'm usually like, I will buy a book, I will keep it on the shelf for a while, and then once the shelf fills up, I'll start to donate books. I'll cycle it around. Yeah. Discworld, yeah. So many different genres. Like your brother doesn't like high fantasy so much, but there are a bunch of books in the city that are like urban crime intrigue that he likes. Interesting. Oh. There are so many books though. I have so many books I want to read. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And I want to get through this book. Not to say that it's like get through as in struggle through it. I want to enjoy it, but then still have time during the spring to enjoy. What is it called? Because it's called Monk and Robot for the combination of both books. What is the actual book? A balm from something? It is called a psalm. I think it's pronounced psalm. A psalm for the wild build. That's what I want to give a go, because I've already got it. Thank you for the headpass. Oh, Yoni. Papa. Thank you. Welcome, Yoni. Welcome, welcome. Clingville. Tequila. Tequila. Sounds a bit like that. That's good. I'm seeing some false allegations in chat. False allegations. Someone calling me cute. I don't think that's true. Oh, whatever could you mean? Whatever could I mean? I remember me doing this sound for the video and it's so fancy. I'm glad you like it. Honestly, I think it's my favorite too. I think that's the kind of white noise that really tickles the back of my brain. I'm like, I could sleep to this. I could sleep to this. Yes, yeah. I'm glad you like it. Maybe I'll have to... I wonder if I can make just a clip of that. Have a looping clip. Get me that, what is it, like, however many 1000% watch time on like a 5-second clip of just cling film sounds. Trick the system, play the system. Although I think it usually goes on to the next video, doesn't it? Were you agreeing to the cute bit? Or the cling film bit? What's going on here? Wait, was Yanni agreeing with people's lies? You heard one trigger that sounds like Fear and Hunger boss music. I don't think I know what that is. I never found what it was. Huh. Does that mean I now have to look at the Fear and Hunger boss music? Maybe not while my headphones are plugged into my mic. That might be a little bit too loud. Don't want to jump everybody, including myself. If you don't like horror, maybe you should not look up Fear and Hunger at all. I just suddenly realized what that was. I have heard of it. I think someone ages ago said, hey, play this game. And I looked it up and I was just like, that really isn't something I would like to play. That doesn't seem that great. Based on literally everything you know about me, don't look it up. Well, I remember, I think the one thing that took me off, and I'm not even going to say the whole quote, but there was a bit about the reception of the game and saying how it portrayed certain things that felt like it was... Yeah, I think you know what that is if you've looked it up before or if you've played it. But yeah, maybe not for me. I definitely think that doesn't narrow it down at all. I don't want to say the word because one, that will probably get me demonetized, and two, people probably don't want to be hearing about that right now. Yes. What is, when I looked it up on Wikipedia? Wikipedia? Yeah, Wikipedia. That was one of the first things. I was like, not for me. Not for me, thank you. Yet somehow Darkest Dungeon is still okay. Which I got to the end of the clip uploading for that recently. I know I usually leave it as like one a week. It took me ages to upload a ton of clips from that. I'm trying to be more selective in the clips I upload and edit now, just because the method I'm using to collect clips now means that I have a lot to pick from, which is very nice, but it means I can be a little bit picky and choosy so I can get some good clips out there. And I'm trying to head towards getting the weekly clips out that are with this model, because we're still on clips with the old model. Well, that is a-okay. It's kind of one of the reasons I started to do the daily recaps. That would be way too much trouble. The weekly recaps coming out tomorrow, 7 AM GMT. Because I didn't forget to upload it. I nearly did. You don't have a clipping method. Is that you don't have a clipping method, which is that good. My clipping method is, oh, that could be something. And then I'm lucky that I have a little stream deck over here, little hotkeys, and I can just go clip. That's by reaching my hand up quickly and go clip. And then I have to sort through so many because you usually doubt what is good, so you just clip everything. And then you go into Twitch later, you're just like, oh, why did I do this to myself? Oh well, let's see, and you end up deleting most of them. It's like, nah, 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 nah. Oh, that one's pretty decent. Nah, let's keep that one, kind of thing. You try to develop an eye. Clips. By watching those clips. And from what I have learned from a lot of what clips people that I know have been watching, I'm just like, well, I'm not that kind of YouTuber, so that's not gonna work. You're cute. Kawaii kunai yo. Calling cute. Be yourself. I will continue to be myself. That's exactly what I want to do. Exactly what I want to do. If you wanted to watch someone who acted like everyone else, you'd watch them. Yeah. 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 That's what we can always do. We can always just be ourselves. And then be like, oh my gosh, please. Did I edit it right? Is that a good editing style? I don't know. Self-doubt creeps in and you're like, nope, don't listen to it. Don't listen. Go away, self-doubt. We don't need you here. This is a hobby, remember? We don't need you here. We don't need you here. Turn your back on self-doubt. Walk in the other direction. Try to get as far away from it as possible. It may be sprinting, but I can sprint fast. I really can't. I'm so slow. Thank you for the headbats. Thank you. Oh. Yeah. But honestly, my stamina is terrible. I can't jog for like more than 30 seconds without getting out of breath. I need to get back into something like... I say get back into... I need to just start something. Anything. But it needs to be slightly more engaging for the little brain up here, the little noggin. The little noggin needs the engagement. But also I'm too embarrassed to do jogging outside. Help. I'm too socially anxious to actually jog. But I should probably jog. So that these legs get fine. Do you still have the exercise bike? I feel like it is good for getting the heart pumping. But even when I was doing the exercise bike for say like 30 minutes, I can't, after I tried to like run or jog, not straight after exercise bike, but during the time when I was doing like cycling on the exercise bike nearly every day for about a month or so, I still couldn't actually jog for a decent time outside. It probably was a bit better, but I like the whole body weight, carrying my just everything from the waist up basically was just like, oh yeah, there's more to this than just exercise bike. Exercise bike helps, but otherwise yeah. Your Mizamess streams were good, surely. That was crazy that I could do that. I was cycling for a full like hour and a half during those streams, maybe even longer, with a heart rate above 130. Is it 130? I think it was 120 I set the limit as. Right? Absolute madness. So mad. I can't believe I even managed that. Somehow with the exercise bike, I started, I was like, I keep going. I was so focused. The bike hasn't helped you much with swimming. Swimming is like a full body workout though, isn't it? As I've heard. Swimming is a very different ball game. something I kind of want to get back into. I do love the water, swimming in it, and all that. I was kind of thinking maybe I should get back into swimming. It might be something that I do more when it's a bit lighter because of times and everything. I don't want to be walking around just in pitch black with probably like soaking wet hair. Might not be the best of times. Your cardio isn't even much to help. I feel like the exercise bike, I don't know what it's doing, but it's definitely doing something, right? Because you get your heart pumping and you're getting tired, but then trying to do other exercise out of that is cardio based, just still like, oh, God, I'm tired. How long has it been? 2 minutes. No, gosh, darn it, etc. Will life be? It's me eventually. I love the feeling of water, cutting through water. Like so. Alright. It is getting closer to 9. It takes persistence. Used to cycle to work every day. 14 miles up and down hills. 14 miles. That's crazy. And on that bombshell, to use a phrase from a TV show, I probably start to head off now. I still have my journal to write. I still have things to get ready for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna get into bed. Because I have to get up in the morning. Sometimes. Thanks for the stream. This was a delight. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad this little random stream out of the middle of nowhere. You guys. Because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as well. Keep up the stream, Anna. Very appreciated. You are welcome. ASMR is very chilled. I'm glad it is. I try to make good old chilled little ASMR stream every now and then. But I must leave it there. I will not raid into anybody unless there is specifically someone doing ASMR. Let's see if I know anybody is ASMRing right now. Oh, Sawyer is. Okay, we can go say hi to Sawyer. I think she's also doing a rainy background, so it is incredibly fitting. There we go. We do have someone to raid into to keep the ASMR going, and I know that Sawyer is also safe for work. We shall raid into Sawyer. You got a raid message 1 if you are subbed, or a raid message 2 if you are not. You guys say hello to Sawyer, friend of a friend, or a friend, well, the YouTuber getting managed by a friend. I have a friend who helps him manage everything to do with YouTubing, so Leah, welcome, hello, question mark. He's very good at what she does. You will see. I will say goodbye now, though. Let's see. Everybody, it's time. Bye-bye. Enjoy Sawyer's stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Rating it now. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye-bye.